Okay, the next piece to the puzzle is to actually turn what you're doing into objectives and key results. And so I'm going to show you a simple chart that we use for objectives and key results. And then I have another video that actually talks about understanding the different levels of your projects. And that might also be interesting and informative in this case. But for now, what we're going to do is just take a look at this canvas. And what we have is on the right-hand side, you would actually take the objectives. Where do the objectives come from? Well, they've just gone through all of that screening, and you've just looked at them in terms of feasibility and impact, and you're taking the highest impact, highest feasibility ones. If you have too many, then you might vote on them before you come here, but now you fill them in here, and you base your objectives on what has come out of your cost-benefit analysis. Now, you may also have objectives just based on the operational maturity assessment. So if you've taken the operational maturity assessment and you realize, oh, I need more process work, or I need more of this, right? Then that's something that we would put in here too. We would put an objective for maturing the business on here that didn't go through the rest of it, but that you know is an important one. So you capture the objectives here, and then you just look at what are the key results that are going to build up to the objective. Now, an objective isn't always measurable. We're going to dominate something. We're going to take over something. We're going to build something. It may or may not have good metrics as you go through it. The key results should have good metrics. And these are things that where you have to have a name to the key result. You have to have a plan. You have to have a deadline so that you know that you are actually delivering those key results to get that objective that you've stated for this time period. And that's really it. One of the things that I like to think of is, you know, your objectives are really at this 50,000 foot level. They're at this high level of your business. Then they're the things that you want to do up here. The key results are much lower. They are the day-to-day actions when the rubber hits the road. And you'll be able to review this in the reset periods and in future planning periods to say, okay, did these key results lead up to the objectives that we wanted? Do we need to add to it? Or, you know, as the world shifts, you'll adjust the key results. And that's why we have the reset periods, and that's why we meet regularly for planning, because that's a good opportunity to set and reset and change and adjust your OKRs. Now, I do have another sheet on OKRs, so you can take a look at the OKR sheet itself that explains how the OKRs work, and I will also have another video on different levels for your business and how to think about levels of action, which can also be a useful activity outside of the OKRs.